All right, man, you ready to record?
Yeah, let's do this, man.
So, hey, before we go, how'd you like Alien vs. Predator?
That was all right. You know, I was running around as a predator, like messing people up, like blading them in the face, you know.
You liked it?
It was all right.
Did you even try the humans at all?
No. Should I have?
Dude, the humans were terrible, man. That was like the worst part of the game.
What was it like?
Oh, you want to know? Here.
I guess.
Get me a beer. Take this flashlight.
Oh, okay. What?
Yeah,
what
give me a beer.
Why did you do that? This is terrible. I can't see shit.
You like being a human?
This is not fun. God damn. Oh, shit. Ow. Fucking stupid. What is that? Oh, hello, Kiko-chan. All right. Well, let's shoot. Oh, fuck.
Where's my beer?
Shut up. This sucks. I hate you. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, fucking Aliens vs. Predator sucks. God damn Aliens vs. Predator, I damn near broke my neck because of the game and because of you. And you get no beer.
I know! Where's my beer? I've been waiting.
Continuity error!
Sorry, I got wine.
This is episode 180 of NooBTooB, a weekly independent podcast where we are here to drop some bombs of knowledge in your face holes.
That's right.
I am Tobin Kozaire.
I'm Yuzo Watanabe. This week we are covering a bunch of games. Aliens vs. Predator, Battlefield Bad Company 2. By popular request.
Yeah.
Supreme Commander 2 demo, and I made a game with zombies in it.
Yeah. Our new releases include Supreme Commander 2, Mega Man 10,
What?
and Clover, A Curious Tale. But let's get started with Aliens vs. Predator.
Woo! Jing! So, as you don't know, my name is Wizo now. These pimp cups are the last legs.
We have finally had an epic fail in our pimp cups, and the fucked up part is we can't find the U.
What did you
like?
Is it in your nose?
The cups go from here to my kitchen sink, and then the U is completely missing. I don't understand what happened.
I don't know. You just wanted to call me Wizo the entire
I sold the gems at a pawn shop. All the diamonds off of our cup, I sold.
Yeah, these are all
shit.
Swarovski crystals.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Do not believe how much we spent on them.
You don't understand, man. These are real pimp cups.
So I think we might have to retire these pimp cups, either get some new ones, or I don't know. We should get like.
It's been a good run. It's been a good run. We need something else maybe.
I think we should get maybe like sake cups with monogram with NooBTooB or something.
All right,
that'd be good.
We'll look into it.
But
Aliens vs. Predator.
Yeah, so you were not excited about this after playing the multiplayer demo.
I was not.
Why not?
Because the multiplayer demo was dog shit on a biscuit.
Well,
force-fed to me by an inmate.
But you don't have to wait 30 minutes for that dog shit on a biscuit.
Yeah. God,
right?
no, did you eventually...
No, I didn't even bother.
Okay.
I just heard about it was like, well, why should I play shit?
It was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. So we figured, hey, multiplayer is shite.
Maybe the single player.
Maybe the single player is okay.
You never know.
So the single player is broken up into humans, predators, and aliens.
Yes.
And they're totally separate campagins.
All different. I don't even know if they interrelate. I mean, we didn't get to play that far. I'm assuming
the plots are supposed to be at the same... Like, they're all supposed to be, this predator ship shows up out of nowhere, blows up a human ship, and then everybody's down this planet, and so it's like aliens are there, predators are there, humans are there. That's kind of the setup, and then each one of them is telling a story from a different... But I think it's always the same incident, though.
Yeah, it's the same planet.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. They kind of take a bunch of liberties with the AVP, lore series. So basically, you are number 6 when you're an alien.
Yeah.
Which you're taken as a baby grown.
Right.
And then you escape.
Yeah. Of course you escape.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nothing could possibly go wrong with these security measures they put in place.
Yeah, having deadly aliens like chained up, killing dudes in a room for fun. So the choice is the first option that you're given, like on the menu, is like, hey, I want to play this game. You're like, all right, cool, let me play this game. First option is humans.
Yeah. Whatever.
Not only whatever, but why would you put the worst possible gameplay as the first option? Like,
I guess because people relate more to being humans, maybe,
I guess,
perhaps.
yeah.
But which one did you pick?
Well, I did humans first.
Dude,
I played
are you serious?
First. Yeah, I was just going to work my way through it.
Oh, see, I looked at it, I'm like, I'm not going to play the humans because I figured it was going to suck. So I played the aliens first.
Ah, okay.
Because I wanted to be an alien.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what it's like.
Okay. All right. So which one do you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about aliens first.
All right.
Let's leave the fun for last.
Yeah. Okay.
So aliens, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I thought, like, remember you were complaining about the attacks? You were like,
Yeah.
When you start adding some of the elements like jumping and all that, like where you're, it's basically
especially jumping to ceilings and stuff. Like you
Yeah.
actually start to feel pretty powerful in terms of.
I'm going to call it the deadly creatures pounce. Right?
It's true. Deadly Creatures is innovating, motherfucker.
Yeah.
They are inventing shit that no one's ever done before.
Wolverine copied it. Aliens vs. Predator copied it.
You're right. That is totally the tarantula pounce.
Yeah.
From Deadly Creatures.
And it's just like I get it, and it's still kind of fun. You see a guy, you basically select him, you're like, wah, and you like totally tackle him.
Yeah.
And then you get close to like, wah, wah,
right.
And then actually got kind of old for a little while. What really bugged me about the aliens was the maneuverability. So one of the best elements is that you can see in the dark, but guess what? You can also climb up on walls, go through vents.
Right.
Climbing on walls, I did not like at all.
You have a tendency to get sick in games. Like
Yeah.
there's definitely a lot of games that'll make you feel kind of queasy.
It's just the nausea factors. Some of them do, some don't. Remember, was it Prey didn't, which I thought
right.
was really interesting.
Right, yeah.
But other games do. Like even Portal, to some extent, like a few. Yeah, we always forget. Portal, like actually, a couple of levels made me feel a little nauseous.
Interesting. So I never get that. I never get that at all. So I didn't feel nauseous playing the aliens. I actually thought it was pretty cool. Like I enjoyed the running around. The biggest complaint I had about the aliens was that I was damn near invulnerable. Like I was playing through. So the thing is with the aliens, like with the humans and the predators, you have to do health packs, you have to do whatever. This one is just like you attack a human and they blow the shit out of you with a gun, and then your health is like burp and refills.
Yeah.
So
you just hide in an event, you go somewhere else, you hide behind a corner.
Yeah. So I kind of felt it was more like it was interesting to try the alien experience. Where I'd like run around, like, oh, this is kind of cool. I can leap on people, I can jump on ceilings, I can do whatever. But I never felt like I was in any danger. Like I didn't die once, and I played through the first like 6 alien levels.
Wow, you actually played a fair bit.
I played quite a bit.
Wow, so like, I enjoyed it. Like, I thought it was like interesting, and if this was an entire game, I'd be like, check it out to play like as an alien.
Right.
It was kind of neat. Then the whole going up on ceilings and all that just was too disorienting for me.
So I kind of liked it because you'd be in this room and there'd be all these dudes with flashlights and be running around, and I would jump up on the ceiling and get over their head and pounce down on their shit. And it was like because they're going around.
Would you do it really fast? Because like that's where I would do it. I'd jump and I'd be like, where'd the guys go again? Oh, they're down there. Oh, and then I'd pounce or they'd be shooting me, and it's just like after a while it just got kind of annoying to me.
Yeah, there wasn't too much there. I mean, like I played several hours as an alien. I was like, all right, this is kind of cool, but it's not particularly challenging. There's no puzzles to solve in the level. They're all very linear.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right, cool. I get it. Like
you kill bitches. That's
a
all
fun
you do.
little demo of what's it like to be an alien.
Yes.
And then so the next step is Predator.
Yeah, Predator was a lot better.
Predator was a lot better. That was because the Predator was that was the one level where I figured if they'd made a full game out of it, I actually would have dug it.
Oh yeah.
Because there was interesting shit going on as a predator.
Yeah.
You've got this whole ability to distract humans. So you start doing this whole there's 3 dudes grouped together, and you get one guy to come over here because you're making noise and you're sneaking around. You can go into stealth mode. You feel like a badass.
For me, it's just like the combat felt better to me than the aliens. Because when the aliens, you're like, wah, wah, it felt like cheap, like something about it. But when you're a predator, you're like, wham, and then they go down. You can basically also target and you can shoot them.
You got a laser, you got that, and you can fucking rip their skull out of their body, which is pretty cool
for the
too.
trophies.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Predator, I think was the most interesting out of it, and you're right, dude. If they made the whole game Predator, let's just make the game Predator, and then spend a lot more time polishing all that. Yeah, that'd be great.
Because the thing is you got to do some really interesting stuff. Like they put in these Predator leaps that I thought was really cool because I always thought that was awesome in the movies. The Predators would just jump like fucking cougars, and they would be wherever, and you start to feel really powerful. Yeah. But they throw enough humans and aliens at you that you don't feel invulnerable like I did as an alien.
And you can have health packs. You have to find them. You run out. There's this little bit of tension.
Yeah, your health doesn't regenerate.
Yeah.
So I thought the Predator level was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And then there was the human level.
What the hell?
Which was some of the worst first-person shooter playing that I've ever done.
Like I don't understand. Did these developers go to Doom 3 and say, "Wow, this is an awesome mechanic.
Yeah.
Let's make the entire game about that"?
I actually kind of felt more like they went and read my mind. And they're just like, what does Tobin hate about games? Can we make everything that he has ever hated about games into one package.
Yeah, so let's describe it a bit. So you are Marines.
Yeah.
And everywhere you go, it's dark. And you have a flashlight that has about this much of what you can see.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the game.
Yeah.
And you're killing aliens and predators. Like,
it is unbelievably bad. So I mean, it's just like, okay, and it's the whole package too, because with the humans, you actually get a bunch of voice acting, which is shit.
Yep.
You know, you get oh god, it's just like, and the level design is really crappy, and you can't see it anyway.
Nope.
And there's just all this stuff where it was so many pre-scripted crappy moments that I just thought were so awful. They're like, all right, let's throw another 7 aliens at you, and you see the little dots coming up on your radar, and you're swinging your gun around, you can't see fuck all.
No, and then like the stupid quest arrow that's telling you to go somewhere, and you
doesn't
go
work.
that direction, just like you go to a den and it's like, wow, this is really helpful. It's like they didn't get the memo from all the other games that said, okay, let's actually make a line.
Right.
Let's do something that, makes sense in a 3D environment.
Yeah, dude, the quest arrow looked like a compass in the Bermuda Triangle. Where just like, you'd be running in a straight line and it was like it was pointing back, and you'd turn and try and follow it, and you'd be walking towards the wall. It's like, yeah. Ah! You're just like, what the where are you taking me? Like, what is this?
It happens like right in the beginning of the game, too. It's just like, I'm going, okay, I'm like here. I'm here. Like, I'm in a dead end.
Yeah.
And this is telling me to go straight ahead,
right.
where there's a locked door that I can't go through.
So, since I played this level first, I was just like, I was playing this thing, I was like, I'm going to turn this shit off. I'm going to fucking turn this shit off, and I'm just going to thumbs down it, and I'm not going to play anymore.
How long did you play?
No, I don't know. I played the humans for like an hour.
Dude, I played about that long, and I couldn't stand. And this was at the end.
I was furious every second of it. I was like, it was just like sitting somewhere, and someone just slapping me in the face. I'm just like, when are you gonna stop? Like, I don't know. I'm decided. I'm just gonna keep slapping you forever. Fuck that game.
So I'm torn because like a third of it is actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
A third of it is like, yeah, whatever. A third really sucks.
A third of it is some of the worst I've ever played. So I mean,
rent
I would say definitely don't buy it.
Yeah, do not
buy it.
There's so many games that deserve your money.
Yeah, exactly. But if you got nothing else to play, rent it for the Predator and Alien stuff just to check it out because it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. It's some variety, if you're really bored of all the other shooters that are out there.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of shooters out there at this point.
There are. And right now is kind of a slow moment as well. But here's the thing is, I mean, I know that you're not going to feel the same way, but if you're looking for a first-person shooter, Bad Company 2 just came out. Like, I would hope you would at least admit that Bad Company 2 is better than this.
Dude, like, if you had a choice between renting one or the other, like, get Bad Company 2. So, I absolutely heartily recommend it over...
Yeah.
So
anyway.
So, rent.
Don't buy it. Maybe rent it if you've got nothing else to do.
And you can wait. You seriously can wait a while.
Yeah, there's no hurry. This is more like, in August, and you've played every other game in the world, and you're just like, Aliens are...
It's just like, I guess.
Well, it's either that or, like fucking Care Bears.
I kind of feel that way about Halo Wars, actually. And one of these days I'll get to it. Yeah, you won't. So we will check this out. Yeah. But the next game, I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, good. So Battlefield Bad Company 2. Wait, what?
I have a different game on mine. But
I'm sorry. I was reading this. So
yes,
I made a game with Bad Company 2 zombies.
Yes,
Nazi zombies in it.
Like that. Yes.
So what's the deal with this game?
So this game is on Xbox Community Games.
Yes.
So it is much cheaper. That's generally what I
$1,
like 80 points.
Shit is $1. And so this was made by someone in the community.
Yeah.
And it's the games for Windows development. I forget what there's a movement out there where you can develop games and submit them, kind of like the iTunes, the Apple App Store.
You can set whatever price you want, and you get I think you get a big cut of it.
And this is currently the top-rated game, by the way. If you go and look at the top-rated games in the community, this is number 1.
And I think well-deserved.
It's totally deserved, man. For $1? For $1? Because this game is made with such a sense of glee. Like, it's just so much, just some dude who's just like, I made a game with zombies in it. Like,
that's it.
That is what I did. I'm going to sing a dumb song, and I'm just going to make disco lights and zombies, and, it's...
And seriously, this game, like, maybe not even an hour of gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, because do you play to the end where it finished?
No.
So I played it all the way to the end, and it's seriously like just 30 minutes of playing, and you're playing, and you get it, and then I don't even think you die. I think I just played enough, and it just stopped.
This shows that you're so much better than me at Geometry Wars, because I played 3 times and I died. Like,
Are you kidding me?
No.
I had like 12 men at the end of this game.
God damn it! I mean, I totally beat it. It was wasn't that ending cool? I like that.
So there wasn't much
where there was an ending.
Yeah, there wasn't much of an ending to this game. But you play it, and it's just like, look, it's $1.
Yeah,
it's $1 for 20 or 30 minutes of.
But what's it like? I mean, it's like a 2-stick shooter.
Yeah. You're shooting zombies.
Yeah, and there's this guy just singing a song about it's the song kind of makes it. It's really fun. Like it's just.
I kind of felt like I paid $1 for actually 3 or 4 songs. That come
yeah. That's true.
Because you think about it, like you buy a song on iTunes or something like that, that's 99 cents. It's just like this game, and it's like this song, you're playing it, and when he says, I made a game with zombies, and it's just like, I'm playing, it's just like, you did.
Yeah, you did. And then it's just like, and it'll say that on the screen and be like, I made a game with zombies. And there'll be like disco lights and shit. Like, it's fun, and like you're basically just running around picking up different, there'll be like laser weapons, rocket weapons, fast shooting weapon, machine gun weapons.
And a bunch of different zombies, and like some things that don't look like zombies, like snakes,
centipedes
with happy faces on them. It's just like
and blobs of goo.
But the thing is, it's just like I'm not gonna go back and play this game again.
No,
at all. But for 30 minutes of kind of just sheer like fun, $1.
Yeah, get this shit right now. There is no reason not to get I made a game of zombies in it. Yeah, because reward this guy for this. Like this is the kind of stuff that we love to see. You know what I should do is I should go and look and see what number 2 and 3 and 4 rated in the community are. We should try those. Yeah. So awesome.
So
go get that.
It's very awesome. Go give it a try, and actually even try the trial. You can probably get a rough feeling of how the game's going to be.
Are there trials for community games?
Alto community games have trials.
Okay, cool.
So
for $1, like it was like, do you want to get the trials? Like I'll just give me the fucking game. Like even if this is the worst game ever, it's like
It's just like even if it was Aliens vs Predator or something like that, like the human level is just like $1. Okay, fine.
No, I'd be pissed.
If
I had paid $1 for the human level in Aliens vs Predator, fuck God, it was seriously so bad, people. I can't even tell you how bad that was.
The thing is, like, compare that to like something like Condemned.
Yeah.
Like, is it a stylistic thing then? Because you didn't like that, and like a lot of people like Condemned.
Yeah.
To me, I think Condemned was better.
Yeah, it was. Because there was more atmosphere. More
stuff to do. I was scared.
Yeah. I mean, it's that whole Doom 3 scary bullshit with the fucking flashlight. But I can guarantee you right now, I could be playing a game where I'm just shining my flashlight on naked women. And I'd be like, this is bullshit. No, actually, turn the fucking lights on.
You'd probably like it, actually.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
It's just you go into a corner, you're like, boobs. You're like,
but what if I want to look at 2 boobs at once, right? I'm just like, boobity boob. You can't pick one. I don't want to pick favorites when it comes to boobs. I want the whole package. I want to see.
You want the light switch.
I want the goods. Yeah. Don't make games like that anymore, developers. Don't do it. No. They suck.
I think a very small subset of people actually like that kind of game, and if you like it, you have to be scared, and I don't think I was ever scared of playing a human. God, I was annoyed.
Yeah, exactly.
The entire time I was just like, this fucking game, like, let me see more.
Yeah, exactly. There was no stress.
You know what pissed me off, too? Is like, I'd go outside and be dark, too.
Yeah!
I'm like, really?
You're in a desert. You're in an alien desert. There's like a sun overhead.
Yeah.
You look up and see the sun. You're like, why is it still dark?
Like, why can't I see where I'm going?
I know. I think that the dude just had cataracts. It was like bright the whole time, and he just can't fucking see.
He was wearing sunglasses.
He was.
That's why.
He was wearing his sunglasses at night.
Bastard.
You know what it was? He masturbated too much. I heard that makes you go blind.
It does. The more you know.
I can guarantee you that's not true.
How many fingers am I holding up?
What? Who said that?
Hey, let me see your palms. Come on. Come on.
I shaved them this morning. They're all right.
Okay, fine.
Masturbation is fun. So, So Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Dose!
Yeah.
So let's do a little recap. We did the review of Battlefield Bad Company 1. Mm-hmm. I don't think either of us liked it that much.
No.
And some of the complaints that I had, really bad voice acting.
Uh-huh.
The levels for the single player were dumb.
Right.
And then all the similar complaints I had for the multiplayer of
right.
too.
Yeah.
But we played mostly the single player for this round.
Yes,
right?
I mean, I went back and I played some of the multiplayer, and I kind of felt the same way that I felt when we reviewed it before. I was just like, I went online, I fought a bunch of people. People are getting better.
Yeah.
So I didn't. I died a bunch. But I mean, I'm well aware that I'm not a multiplayer player. Like, I played it, and I still thought it was kind of fun. I liked the destructible levels. I liked all the tanks with it. We already reviewed that part.
Yeah.
So the single player, I thought that was really fun. I actually really dug it.
I actually was starting to get into it, which I did not get into the Battlefield by Company 1 because I think that what they did was they took a lot of the annoyances that I had. A lot of the characters were just annoying.
Yeah.
Because they would just have these various things and like the script writing was a bit like here I was actually like, wow, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
People are going to other places. They start out in World War I.
Yeah.
As the first thing, I'm like, wow, this is like really great environments and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
and they're popping around. They're in jungles and they're in they're in cities and then they're in snow and they're whatever. And the big thing, the big set piece here is the engine, where it's just like and it's really well done in that you'll be shooting some dude in a wooden shack and he'll like duck down. You're like, motherfucker, I got a rifle. Blow away the wall of the shack, and he's just like, oh shit, you're like crack.
And it seems like they designed levels just for that. Like you were even talking, right? Like they would have a level where you're in front of a Jeep, you're shooting up stuff, and stuff is falling all over the place.
Well, there's this one part where they put you in a helicopter. And you're on a chain gun that has infinite ammo, and there's a whole city, and they're just like, kill some fuckers. Like, blah, 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 and it's just like, there's trucks for no reason, there's explosives on the back, and it's like dudes run into a warehouse, and you're like, blah, 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 and it's like the roof is falling in, and you're just raining down hell from above, and it's just, that is a tech demo.
Yes.
That is just like, we made a cool engine, here's some chance to play.
There's probably a bunch of tests. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, we need to actually do this one test on our build.
Yeah, there was in the QA server.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, we're just going to make a bunch of buildings fall down.
Right.
So, and like, I was really, really impressed. They made a big thing of the demolition in the first game, which I thought was kind of interesting, but it didn't affect me as much. I don't think they did a lot of level design. With this one, they really dialed it in.
And they made it key to the gameplay. Yeah. Like, this time you actually would knock down walls to get at people. You would take away their defenses and their walls and everything. And you could really hammer on people.
And the one thing that kind of bothered me about it is like, it's like, yeah, it's still so destructible, it's still kind of awesome. It's not as destructible as Red Faction was.
Red Faction was crazy.
Red Faction was really, where I can actually feel, like, that building, the entire thing is coming down.
I can knock down that whole goddamn thing with a sledgehammer if I want to. Like, that was cool in Reddit.
Cement's flying everywhere. So I didn't feel that same sort of visceral thing, but they did do a really good job on the level design to take advantage of that. So.
Yeah, I really did have a good time with it, and they did a lot of nice variety with you'd be steering vehicles and you'd be going up in the air, be down the ground. A lot of variety in weapons. I really liked the sniper rifle. There was a lot of they would even have things where like the bullets dropped with gravity with the sniper rifles, and they had one level where you had to shoot only when the thunder was cracking, so you could hide your shots. So I mean, for what it was, I thought it was great.
I like the collectible aspect too. So like you would go around, you'd be collecting all the different guns. So there's this sort of OCD aspect of like, have I picked up that gun yet? Oh, I haven't picked up that version.
Yeah.
So like there was a lot of interesting gameplay elements they added around it. I'm not going to say this is the best game of the year, by all means, but it didn't suck, right? I mean, like for the multiplayer, I really did not like.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't like the feeling of it, but it's just like I'm going around sniping people. It's just like it's all right.
Yeah.
In the single player, so. What?
We got a cat attacking
Jesus Christ.
us.
What did you do?
He was like trying to hop up on my leg. But yeah, I know you didn't like it because, as the internet agrees, you are a fanboy of Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare, yes.
And you're closed-minded and biased. You are
I'm
biased.
so biased.
You are such a bias.
Oh, I haven't been biased enough this week.
I know. So
I have to be biased about this.
Yeah. So, but people were calling you a bias, whatever. Like you've already explained why you didn't like it. I've explained why I liked it. So,
the thing is, like a lot of those people were like had a really good point. So it's like, look, if you play Battlefield multiplayer with a crew, and you're playing with people, and they're not ditching you, they're not taking. It's just like, of course it's fun. It's like, I played Battlefield 2 constantly. Whenever I played by myself, it sucked. Yeah. So play with a crew, play on PC. People say they like it better, which I didn't get to do.
That's right.
So all the people saying it's awesome, I challenge you: play it on 360 or PS3. Play multiplayer without a crew, and then let me know.
But they're saying
if
that's not the way to play.
I'm just saying this is my experience.
But they're saying that you should go out and play with like NooBTooBers. They're saying like you should actually play with other people.
I seriously went online. Yeah. Like after we rented it, I went online. Not a single person on my friends list. I went online. I went to the various places. Like no events were going down. It's just like, what can I do? That was my experience. The thing is, I really like Battlefield. I hope DICE kind of stops making these Battlefield by Company games because they've been spending all their time working on console versions of it, and they really need to make Battlefield 3
for PC.
Well, I don't even care. Like you should make it for PC, but I'll probably play it on PC because Battlefield 2, I spent years playing.
Oh, I know. You and your brother like dragged me into playing it.
Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't like it too much. But I mean, I can see how it was really good. It was just that like by the time I played with you, everybody had 7,000 hours under their belt, and I was just like, respawn, pink, respawn, fucking rocket, respawn, gunship. You know, I was just like, fuck. So.
Oh, you were the medic too. I was trying to get you to like help more of a support.
I was just like throwing fucking med packs everywhere. All right. So anyway, Battlefield 2022. I really
I'd say rent it for me. Yeah. I would not buy it.
I would say buy it if you like multiplayer. Actually, I would say you might want to rent it, and then if you're in the Yuzo camp, maybe go back to Modern Warfare. If you think it's fun like I did, stay and play it for multiplayer.
Yep.
So next up was Supreme Commander 2 demo.
Yeah.
So I didn't play this.
So so I played this because I'm a big Supreme Commander fan. You're back into the episodes. Like I love this game. This game is awesome. I'm biased
about Supreme Commander.
Yes, I'm by Chris Taylor biased.
Yes.
They've come out with Supreme Commander 2. They had the demo on Steam. We announced it on the NooBTooB Twitter feed.
That's right.
So I gave this a try, and
what? You don't sound like jizz in your pants excited.
No, and I should.
Like you always are.
I should have to change my pants after playing this game, and it's like. I don't know. I mean, okay, so here's the sad thing, right? I said, ooh, there's a demo. Let me go on Steam. Like, oh, look, I can pre-order it.
Yeah.
And I pre-ordered it.
Ooh.
And then I played the demo.
Yeah.
So
what's wrong with the demo? So what didn't you like about it?
So they made this game. It's really about scale, right? Like this is an RTS where you have hundreds of units, and you're kind of like grouping groups and throwing them. It's not in this silly micromanaging StarCrafty thing. And I really dug that.
Yeah.
So I throw units over here, throw units, like totally go crazy with the resourcing, all this stuff.
Are you talking about in the first one?
In the first one.
Okay.
Now with this one, it's different.
Is it more micromanaging?
Well, it's not. It's more micromanaging because now you have a tech tree.
Okay.
So everything you would do inside the game, you would get research points occasionally. Like, oh, you found a cache of items, you get research points. I would have to bring up this tech tree of air, land, sea, and units.
Yeah.
Click, and then look, like, oh, I want this one. And while battle is going on.
So how did you do researching new units in the first one?
Well, you hit a button. You'd click my commander, upgrade his ACU.
Oh, so that's the way they used to do in Warcraft and stuff.
Absolutely.
Is like there would be 3 or 4 options, and you're just like, all right, stronger grunts.
Yeah. Now it's hit the research key and click the air tab, and then look I can pick. Oh, how many points do I have? Oh, okay, this.
So it feels like it's a lot more involved for something that's real time.
Yeah, and it just makes me feel like it really takes me away from it. So that really bugs me about it. They basically made experimentals. I don't remember if you remember talking about the game where experimentals would be this you would strive to it.
Yeah.
You would be playing, the game all the way. You'd be using all your little grunts, and the moment somebody got one of the experimentals, the game was almost called.
Oh, really? So that was just that was the best thing to get.
Well, sometimes depending on which experimental you got, but you would actually send it. Then you see this big experiment, it'd be crazy scary and all.
Yeah.
Now there's experimentals all over the place. You would get a building that would build experimentals. You'd be throwing experimentals against their experimentals.
So it wasn't a big deal anymore.
No,
it was just kind of
they made a unit.
Are there super experimentals now?
Maybe I don't know.
They've got the big mama experimental.
But maybe then you could use a research tree on the experimental. So they took a lot of these other weird elements which I really liked, and they kind of shifted them down, which I'm not sure if I like based off the 2 scenarios that I can play.
Right.
The other complaint I have, the voice acting is terrible.
Oh, is it bad?
So they really amped up the amount of voice acting during the game.
Yeah.
And they made, just the smarmy guy, the guy that says, I will take you down, mother, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And it's just wow, who wrote this shit?
He's like the general from Avatar. Yes. Just the guy was just burn down those trees. He's fucking scars on his face. It's just
I get your evil. I understand.
Yeah, we get it.
And then that's how the entire game is. So they kind of. So I can kind of tell they're really going to have bad writing in this, bad voice acting, which I think is going to take away from the game for me too. So all that aside, it's coming out today.
Oh shit!
At midnight.
Yeah.
I will give the real game a try since I've already spent our money on it.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. So the thing is maybe we've had many games like this in the past where if you get thrown in the middle of a demo, it's kind of like being smacked in the face with change.
Yeah.
But if you go and play the full game,
tutorial,
you get to start in. You're like, I'm a small 13-year-old boy Supreme Commander, and then I have one enemy unit.
I'm not the Supreme Commander.
Yes.
I'm just a commander.
Yeah, you're like Commander, Baby Commander, and then you're just like, now I've got 2 units. It's just it's like, and then maybe the tree will make more sense. I mean, a lot of these games, it's like if they ease you into it, then you might see why they did it.
Oh yeah, like little was it Tiny Ninjas? What was that little one? Mini Ninjas.
Mini Ninjas.
Like remember Mini Ninjas?
Right.
We hated the demo,
and then it was way better.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So I'm hoping for the best, but the thing is, like Chris Taylor, the gas powered games, they've already kind of remember Demigod.
Yes.
So they did that after Supreme Commander. I'm like,
Demigod was bad.
Yeah. Now they have this. I'm like, I'm worried that the crew there
lost their touch.
Yeah. So I'm
I don't know how
worried.
Demigod sold. I would assume not well. I assume not very well at all.
I honestly don't know. But the weird thing is with this Supreme Commander 2, guess who's fucking publishing it?
Who?
Wild guess.
EA.
No, the one that you would not imagine publishing
Ubisoft.
this. Square Enix.
Square Enix?
Yes. Square Enix is publishing
They'll put
this
their
game.
name on anything now.
I know. It's like, can you trust them anymore? Can you say, oh, it's a Square Enix game?
Not really.
Yeah. So, So
here's hoping it's good. Here's hoping that maybe you'll like it a little bit better next week.
I'll find out midnight tonight.
That is disappointing.
Yes. Sure, new releases this week, as we already mentioned, Super Commander 2.
Yes.
What else we got?
Supreme Commander 2. So next up is Mega Man 10. And this is being released direct to WiiWare.
Yeah. So when did we play or review Mega Man 9? I don't think it was that long ago.
It was definitely back when we went to some Capcom events. It was probably about a year ago, maybe?
Yeah, maybe a little more than, early 2009 or late 2008. It's been not that long.
No, it hasn't been that long. But it's also not that hard to put together another Mega Man game, right? Like, it's like, you just dig into the closet of sprites.
That's right.
And they're like, all right, beep, 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 make a boss, and it's just like douche boy. He's just like, dun, 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 douche. It's just like that. And you'll see him just like flying through, like,
it's kind of
and then the starfield is just douches.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I think douchebag is the eighth boss.
Boss in this one.
But yeah, so the big change about Mega Man 10. I don't know if you know, there's an easy mode.
What would that even be?
Where it doesn't rape you in the ass every time you play.
But I mean, like, the rape is from the level design.
Yeah.
So it would be. I don't understand. Like,
maybe
maybe
drop
they've got
more
different level.
Maybe you get 12. Maybe you get like 50 men.
Yeah, it's like 30 men. It's like the old it's like the old
like Konami code. Yeah, exactly. It automatically does that.
Because I mean, that's the thing is, like, I understand if you make maybe they've got like less enemies or something, but a lot of times in Mega Man, what they do is just like you try and jump over a platform, and then it's just like a spike pops up and kills you. They're like, haha! Now you get to memorize this part, and you get to retry it 80,000 times until you fucking memorize every second. Which is not really the kind of gameplay that we like.
I would almost, give them credit and say maybe they redesigned the levels or some of the, the enemies such that it's not as hard.
Yeah.
I don't know when I'll give this a try. Maybe when we have the doldrums with that. It's kind of like it's not really my thing.
Right. I mean, I know that what we're hoping is that. So this week is really soft and
really soft.
You and I have made inquiries to both Square Enix and Sega, and we're hoping that we'll get an early copy of either Final Fantasy 13 or Yakuza 3 to review next week, so that we don't just basically have Supreme Commander, Mega Man 10, and Clover: A Curious Tale, which is just kind of thrown in because we needed a game.
Well, I mean, it's kind of interesting. It's another Xbox Live community game,
right?
And it's a political platform puzzler. Mm-hmm. So we saw the video of this. You didn't get too excited about it?
It was. I mean, it looked like a Nintendo game. Like it just kind of looked like. What was that old side? It actually really reminded me of not Xanadu, but it was like
Xanadu.
Maybe it was Xanadu. There was a side-scrolling game that was on Nintendo, and I felt like it was like Xana something or Xana. But it was the same thing where you're like wandering through a village and you're talking to people, and you're kind of like platforming.
Kind of like Simon's Quest.
No, well, I mean,
you did a lot.
Okay, it does kind of look like that. So the point is it's just like you go around, you talk to people, and you're kind of solving platformy-ish puzzles.
Yeah.
Where apparently there's like a dude's house on fire, and you have to get a bucket of water and put it out.
Yeah, it didn't seem. It didn't
I don't know
really
what's
draw
political
me.
about it. They're like, stay out of my field, or I'll arrest you. And like all we're doing is watching these videos. That's the only way we can figure out what the fuck these games are about. And it was just like the dude. He's like, stay out of my field, you asshole. And he runs in the field, and then the next scene is like you're in jail.
Yeah, well, it turns like black and white, which I think maybe when you're breaking the law, honestly, I don't know. Maybe it'll be cheap. Maybe we'll give it a try if there's a trial.
Yeah.
But dude, like this next couple of weeks sucks.
No, after this week,
well,
it gets
after
awesome.
This week, it does. Yeah.
After this week, so this week sucks, and then after this week, we were looking at it's like we get Yakuza, we get
Final Fantasy 13.
We start getting
Just Cause 2, which I'm actually kind of excited about now.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of good games coming out in March.
Yes, so keep an eye tuned. Hopefully next week we'll have one big game for you at least.
Yes, absolutely. And so, are you fat?
I am getting less fat.
I know, and I'm getting more fat.
What the hell happened?
I'm convinced that it's because I'm running and doing yoga. I think that I'm gaining muscle.
I'm gaining
belly muscle.
Yeah, does muscle jiggle like that?
Maybe. Shut up.
So should we show the video?
Yeah, so let's show the weigh-in.
Boop.
Ooh, I don't know what the timestamp is. I'll just have to guess. All right, so...
All right, man. You ready for your weigh-in on week 4?
Yep. All right, so I think that I went jogging today. It has to have helped a little bit, right?
Did you eat a lot of burritos, though?
Maybe.
Oh, 24.63.
Oh, no!
Oh, no! You went up again.
Fuck!
This is not the biggest gainer, man.
It's not working out for me. Oh, come on! Damn it! Maybe it's all muscle. I'm gaining muscle.
Yeah, exactly. How much you been...
Freaking guns up in this shit. Fuck.
Fat guns. Woo!
Stupid weed. Nobody likes you and your thing going up. Damn it. What?
Oh, what? Why?
You're making me... How about shut the fuck up? Alright, dude. If you lost weight again and I gained weight, god damn it.
Lapped you. Let's see. I think I'm gonna be up. I had a lot of carnitas.
Alright. We gotta,
Here we go. So this was before. I was actually 184, so we didn't capture it.
Yeah, we didn't save last week. So you're down maybe...
I don't know, dude.
Let's see.
I might be up.
Let's see.
So it's 184.
You're 184. You son of a bitch! Fuck!
Lapped you, dude!
Damn it! How are you losing all this weight?
Hey, dude, no burritos. Fewer burritos.
Damn it. Alright, well, congratulations, sir. Down like a mother. So I didn't do very well this week. So
yeah, that was unfortunate.
We're tied now.
I lapped you in weight.
I started at 181 and you started at 189.
188, yeah.
188, that's right. And then now we're both at 183.
You're going up.
No!
Are you going to be at 180? Like, do you understand the point of this contest?
But you don't understand. Like, I've actually been doing, I went for a jog this morning. Yesterday I did yoga. Like, I'm trying to do the workout stuff. I may have also gone to a bar yesterday and had a bunch of beer.
Mm-hmm. What else you may have done?
I definitely did. So,
I believe I see in a picture of you eating a McBang gangbang.
I did also eat a McGangbang.
How many calories in a McGangbang?
All of them.
Do you guys?
This was a moral imperative, man. I don't know if you guys have seen this. There's this thing called a McGangbang.
Yeah.
That it's all over the internet. If you search for McGangbang on YouTube, I don't want to say it out loud.
You gotta say it. You have to say it.
You buy a McChicken and you put it inside a McDouble. And it's the McGangbang.
And the picture is awesome.
There's this picture. I posted a picture of me to Twitter eating it, and it's just like this. It's a big pile of death. It's a big pile of fatty, delicious death.
I think it probably accounts for the pound you have gained.
I think you're right, because that's like all salt too.
Yeah.
So it's just basically every bit of water I drank after that just like stuck to the McGangbang. So there's a McGangbang happening in my belly right now.
Oh, yeah.
And you're all invited.
So just some tips for everybody who is participating, because a lot of people are still participating. Yeah. A lot of people are losing weight.
Like you.
Yes, I am, and I'm choosing not to eat McGangbangs. That's
Smart
one thing.
Man.
I'm eating less. I'm looking at less starches, less fat.
Yeah.
So like I'm still eating my carnitas tacos. I'm getting 3 of them. I got 3 of them today, but I didn't get beans and rice.
Yeah.
So I'm making some conscious choices as part of this thing, and I'm actually going down and I'm working out a little bit.
Yeah.
I need to work out more. So like, what are you doing? What are you going to start to do more?
So I've got a whole regimen going on where it's like 2 days a week I'm doing yoga. Like I've got a DVD for it. I know that people think it's weird, but I really like yoga. And honestly, like you can do 30 minutes of it and then you're walking funny the rest of the day. Like yoga will fuck you up. If you don't think it's hard, try it.
Dude, you just use the Wii Fit yoga. Like that will kick your ass.
And I'm doing running 2 days a week, and I'm doing biking 1 day a week, and I'm trying to do swimming 1 day a week.
Oh, so you're doing the tri training?
Yeah, I'm trying to train for my triathlon. So I'm trying to do all of these elements. So,
all right. So hopefully now that you're kicking in as of a few days ago,
no McGangbang this week.
No McGangbang.
Less beer. I'm not going to say no beer, but maybe less beer.
I used to have like a beer almost every night.
Yeah.
I'm having a beer every other night, and it's making a difference.
It makes a big difference. It really does. It really does. So just make these changes in your life, and honestly, a lot of times it's don't eat like an asshole.
Pretty much.
Like, seriously, there's so much stuff to lose weight that's so easy. It's like, put down the fucking bag of Cheetos. Like, you eat 3 meals a day. You don't snack between. Don't drink soda.
You don't need soda.
No.
Like, take that out.
Drink
amazing how much you can lose.
Yep. So, keep it up. Go to the forums. Post pictures. People have been posting, and there's a lot of people losing weight. Like, a lot of people are down like 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Which is great. I mean, this is
the right amount.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
We still haven't got many videos yet, so try to send some videos. Let us know, like, how well you're doing, what your workout routine is, do physical challenge, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Videos, please. So next up, it is Shoop time.
Thank you, Wookie Monster, for doing Shoop number 89.
Hell yeah.
I think I like the winner of this week's.
I do too.
Cool Hat Mike.
He's my BF.
That's right. Guest host.
BF.
BF.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is guest host. This is me and Nathan Drake. So
taking my place. I don't know what's up with that.
I'm not going to lie to you. If I get Nathan Drake, you might get kicked to the curb. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You had Miranda.
Maybe he doesn't know anything about games. I don't know. I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care. No, you just basically like be starry-eyed and just talk to him, just like.
He and I would both be doing the half tuck. We'd just be sitting there, just being sexy, just
what's
doing the
your
half tuck.
workout routine?
I know. How do you get those arms, Nathan? You're so tough.
Can you show me your gun? Not that gun.
I like girls.
Sure, and Nathan Drake.
And Nathan Drake. And Patrick Stewart.
Thank you for... and David Bowie.
And David Bowie.
I'll give you David Bowie.
There's some sexy dudes out there.
I'll give
There's
you,
some sexy dudes.
I wish I could be as sexy.
Yeah. I'm not saying I want their cock in my mouth. I'm just saying they're good-looking dudes. There's a line. There's a line.
I'm glad the line is cock in your mouth. Like,
if he wants to rub it on my shoulder, like if Patrick Stewart wants to use my shoulder for like his dick parrot, you
would be honored.
I would be honored. You're right.
I'd be like, I would say, like, look, I'm taking a picture with Patrick Stewart's dick on. It's just like, it's not gay.
It's not gay if it's Patrick Stewart's dick on your shoulder.
As long as you don't kiss it.
I want that on a T-shirt. It's not gay if it's Patrick Stewart's dick on your shoulder. Like that should be the shoot.
That's right.
On his shoulder.
No, on
your shoulder.
No, it's.
I don't like boys. So,
I like women.
Call-ins.
Each
week. Get off this subject.
Each week, I'd like to feature the NooBTooB Army in the show. If you have a funny question, non-gay related story, or shoop, or whatever, please, or anything, give us a call.
Yep. And you can contact us toll-free at 888-233-8480, or send your files to feedback@NooBTooB.com. Also, be sure to post them as video responses on YouTube.
Yes, please keep our videos under a minute if you want to be featured on the show.
And don't forget the yow, or Patrick Stewart will dick your shoulder. So, first up is Hat Trick.
Hey, NooBTooB, it's Hat Trick from the forums and New England. And assuming you guys probably know about this by now, but the North American Nintendo Media Summit was this past Wednesday, and I will say there's a lot of stuff to say. I put a thing up in the forums, but big things, DSi XL is coming to North America March 28th. Dragon Quest 9 is coming in the summer, being published by Nintendo. Let's say WiiWare DIY is coming March 29th. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is coming May 23rd. Sin and Punishment 2 is coming June 7th. Cape Story is coming March 22nd. Metroid Other M is coming June 27th. Lots of other stuff. Monster Hunter 3 is coming April 20th with the Classic Controller Pro. So lots of big stuff. What's your thoughts? Yow.
Dude,
so
they dropped it.
2009 is the year that Nintendo took a nap.
They just made $1 billion on Wii Fit. That's all they did.
That's true. That's true. They just sat back and they're just like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You guys go ahead and do your Gears of War 7.
Yeah, what a Mass Effects and whatever.
I've got Brain Trainers and Wii Fit and whatever the fuck else.
I am making billions of dollars.
Nintendo released fuck all last year, and this year they've decided to unzip and then drop it like it's cock
in the middle. Like it's Patrick Stewart.
So
but
this is awesome.
Dude, this is
big.
Exactly what we were waiting for. Because remember we were complaining like back in E3 announcers are like, well, where is it? Are you seriously saying vitality sensors all you have to show?
Yeah. They had a weak showing at E3.
Dude,
really weak. Like we just came away and it was like, you talked about a bunch of stuff, but I don't recall you saying anything about it coming this year.
Yes.
So now they finally released dates. They actually came out with dates. They're like, boom, new Mario, boom, like all these other things. New
Metroid. And Metroid done by Team Ninja game.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
So, and like, I think, did they even say new Zelda? I didn't quite catch.
He didn't say that in there. I don't think that they've actually promised us a new Zelda.
Okay.
But, all these other things, like they're releasing the DSi XL.
Are you going to get that?
No.
No? Why not?
I don't care.
Aren't you getting
My DSi
old
is
and
fine.
you don't have a DSi though. I mean, it's the DSi XL.
Yeah, I know. I actually feel like the DSi XL is not going to fit in my back pocket. Like, I don't know.
Do you really? You don't carry your DSi?
I did when we were in Japan.
Oh,
I had it in my back pocket. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't travel that much. When I do, I kind of want it to be small.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, no, like, so DSi XL I'm not too excited about now that I have that, but like some of these other games, and the best thing about it, it's coming out in the middle of the summer.
Yes.
Because we're looking, we look at
that's
like
our dead zone.
Like, there's nothing going on.
Dragon Quest is coming to the U.S., man. I'm excited about that. I hope it's good. I hope it's so good.
No, you know what I hope? I hope that they have Dragon Quest 9 hotspots at Fry's. Make it happen, Nintendo.
Yeah, it's going to be maybe like GameStop, like some of these places just...
I don't care.
I don't care. I'll go somewhere and I'll exchange something with some kid. I don't, like, whatever it is, I don't even know what the fuck...
You know what we should do? We should, like, fucking pick, like, a coffee shop, like, in the Bay Area.
Yeah. And just have
say, like, this is the official NooBTooB Dragon Quest 9 place to play.
And we can have a forum post where everybody in their city can pick a spot where they can go.
Yes! Yes!
Because we're making this happen. NooBTooB is bringing Japanese obsession to the U.S. with Dragon Quest 9.
And then that way everybody will actually meet up and be able to play games together and do all that stuff. So, yeah, we'll make it happen.
Yes, absolutely. So that is badass. Thank you, Nintendo, for finally giving us some goddamn games.
I know, I'll be able to use my Wii again. What's the last game you played on your Wii? I think No More Heroes. Probably.
No More Heroes, that's right.
But before that, I can't even remember.
Nothing. I had to blow off the dust to get my Nintendo.
Like Little King Story, maybe?
Yeah, that was good, though.
That was really good, yeah.
So next up is Tallchick, who you guys might know as doing all of the designs for our shirts. Now she's calling in to drop some questions on our ass.
Mm-hmm.
Long-time listener, first-time caller, it's Tallchick27 here from Northwestern Ontario, Canada. I remember hearing lots of people complain about pricing in Australia at $100 or so. Rural North America might be giving that a run for its money pretty soon. Right now, where I live, regular edition Xbox 360 games cost $79.99. Add 13% tax to that, which in Ontario, that's what it is. And it's just over $90. I don't know what you think about that, but I personally think that's insane. Shopkeepers here claim that they need to mark things up to cover shipping costs. But, I mean, I buy on the internet. Amazon.com ships things for free. It costs $10 to $15 less. I like buying local, but with video games, the convenience of picking it up locally is just not really worthwhile anymore, especially considering all those costs added on by our local shopkeepers. Anyways, thanks for listening, or thanks for playing my message. Yo!
Wow, so what's the exchange rate right now for Canadian?
I don't know. It was parity for a while. So, I mean, for a little while, the Canadian dollar was very close to the U.S. dollar. I think that it's gone back a little bit, but I mean, it's close enough that the point is she is still paying like $80, $85 US for a game.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, it's horseshit. So, I mean, for one thing, the shipping thing is BS because Ontario is just as close to ports as any other U.S. city.
Well, rural Ontario. She did say she was rural. So, I mean, like, if you consider that, like, but the thing is, like, I don't think, like, Fargo, North Dakota charges more than $59.
They don't charge $80 for Final Fantasy
it's
in fucking Fargo.
$60.
Like, shipping is shipping. That's bullshit. So,
yeah, and Amazon ships for free.
And what is up with 13% tax? Man, I think California is a bunch of socialist motherfuckers.
How much do you pay? Because like I paid $9.50.
9.25 down here, and that's bad, man. Like that's one of those things where it's like you buy a car and they're like, well, here's
you drive to Oregon and you buy a car. That's what you do.
Seriously. So that sucks. So I completely agree with you. I really, really, honestly, am very worried that one day they're going to close the tax loophole on Amazon because it's such a cash cow. Like I buy everything off Amazon because you don't pay shipping, you don't pay sales tax.
Well, you're supposed to declare.
Yeah.
The IRS is going to use.
I know the IRS is going to play this.
I declare everything.
I mean, I declared it on my taxes, but I think that nobody should have to do that. That's terrible. But someday they're going to close this loophole on us. Yeah. I'm actually astonished that they haven't done it yet.
Amazon has probably a lot of lobbyists.
Yeah, they must. They must. But yeah, order all your shit online if you can, because fucking local stores are getting kind of cocky.
Well, I mean, like local, like I understand buying local. You do want to support, you do all this stuff. But like for me, it's mostly about food. Like I'll buy local to support farmers, and all this other stuff.
I try and buy local for stuff like that, like
video games,
bookstores, food. Arts and craft, whatever, like kind of the stuff that people make locally, but I'm not like supporting my local GameStop, like, that's local industry, my mom and pop GameStop, fuck that.
Yeah, so I don't think it's worth it.
There are no independent game stores.
They're gone. Like didn't Game Crazy shut down?
Game Crazy's gone. They were like not even independent, but they were independent.
Yeah, compared to GameStop.
Yeah, but there's not like Joe's House of Games, right? You can't. I know. Like there's board games. You can go get like D&D and shit, but you can't. The video games just aren't sold in independent shops anymore.
Well, the only place I can find them anymore is import shops.
Yeah.
So like in San Francisco, there's a few import shops.
And that's when we're paying like Canadian prices, right? That when they're like, Final Fantasy 13, 6 months early, it's $120.
But even then, I'm looking at that, and I go to Play Asia, and I'm like, maybe I'll go to Play Asia and not say anything. But it's just like it's a gouge, and like you only should pay a gouge enough.
Yeah.
And $90 ain't enough.
That's too much. Dude. That's too much for games. I actually get mad now when I have to go and buy games in person and I have to pay tax.
You have to deal with people.
That too. I don't like anybody in my face. They're like, meh. It's like, shut the fuck up. Just give me my shit.
Would you like to pre-order X?
Yeah, do you want to pre-order this? Do you want to open a credit card?
Do you have to trade in anything?
You want to trade in something? It's like, shut the fuck up and take my money. Just take it. I just want to come up and just be like, no inglés. No inglés, credit card. Okay.
The thing is, they're probably bilingual. They'll start talking.
Yeah. Be like, Eigo ga wakarimasen.
I can get away with that.
Yeah.
But definitely just keep ordering online if you can.
And next up is Lapham King.
Yes.
Hey, Tobin. Hey, Yuzo. This is Lapham King from Ohio, and I have a calling mainly for Tobin, because Yuzo probably won't care about this, but the guys who made Heavy Rain and Fahrenheit and Omicron Nomad Soul, I was looking up some information on them on Wikipedia, and I ended up noticing that they're actually possibly going to be plans for an Omicron, and I was just curious as to what Tobin's thoughts on that would be, if he has any thoughts at all. Anyway, that's my question. Thanks for listening, and yow.
So I wanted to play this voicemail because we got about 20 people commenting the same thing on YouTube. So I just wanted to kind of set this straight with you guys. If you look at Wikipedia, what happens is people put data in Wikipedia over time, and then they don't go back and clean it up. So if you go and you look at the company that made Omicron, for some reason I'm blanking on the name right now.
Quantic Dream.
Yeah. So if you go and look, they're like, in 2005, they were reported to be working on Omicron 2. And like
2010,
and that's still in Wikipedia. So people go back and they're like fucking pumped. They're like, oh shit, they're working on this, because everyone's used to data on the internet being up to date. Like this page was written today, so this data must be. But what happened is, in some interview in 2005, he was probably like, I don't know, let's do Omicron 2.
I guess.
And then they're like, oh wait, we can make Heavy Rain instead, and that's what they did instead. It's not like they were like doing these in parallel. Like there is no Omicron 2. There isn't one.
They might work on Omicron 2 now.
But don't believe that until he actually says that now.
Yes.
Like, if they interview him in 2010 and he's like, shit, we got a bunch of Heavy Rain money, I'm going to go make Omicron 2, because nobody played Omicron 1, so I'm really amped to make a sequel.
I would imagine they're going to make Heavy Rain 2 before they make Omicron 2.
Exactly. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, like, not everything you read on Wikipedia is necessarily true now, even though it was true 5 years ago.
Yes. And Omicron was, somebody offered to actually send it to you, didn't they?
Kind of. Somebody sent me a link to where you can download it on the internet, which, like we said, since you can't buy it, but actually, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. Somebody said that they would send us a copy on the Dreamcast.
Do you have a Dreamcast?
No, I don't. So if they mailed me that and their Dreamcast,
that would be awesome.
I'll ask some of my friends. Maybe one of my buddies has a Dreamcast sitting around that I could borrow.
Probably get one for pretty cheap, hopefully.
Maybe. I don't know if it's a collector's item yet.
No, I think there's so many out there that they're probably pretty cheap at this point. So,
so somebody offered to mail us a game. Like, if I could find a Dreamcast, I would totally try playing it again.
Sure. Give a full review.
That's right.
I will borrow the said Dreamcast as well. See if the connector will even work in my monitor. I don't even know if it's S-Video at this point.
See, I worry about doing reviews on games like that, because the thing is, I know I loved it once. So what is the best that could happen? The best that could happen is I still like it.
Yeah.
Any other outcome is that this thing that I used to love got worse.
Dude, it's hit or miss, right? Like some games like Psychonauts, like Beyond Good and Evil,
So
like
good.
they still hold their flavor, but
Yep.
other games like
It doesn't
it's
always
tough.
necessarily
Like any
work.
adventure game for the most part.
Yeah.
Like I even bet like if you try to play Grim Fandango right now, you'd be like, God, I loved this
Yeah.
game, but I can't play it anymore.
I won't try it.
Yeah,
I
no,
will
don't
not,
do it.
I will not destroy
Preserve
the
them.
memory of Grim Fandango. So that's it. I think that's
yeah.
our show for the week. Thank you guys for watching. Next week, hopefully, we're going to have some bigger games.
Yes.
So that's our show for the week. Check out our website at NooBTooB.com and participate in the forums by clicking the community tab at the top of the front page.
Yes, and if you watch the video on YouTube, they haven't done the full thing over yet, but subscription tab might be over here, or it might be down over there.
I hate the remake,
I
by the
know.
way. I really don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you change it back,
Change it back.
or we'll make it rentals.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. God damn it.
And also rate the video with 5 stars or thumbs up by clicking on Tobin's junkish area. If you feel like embedding the video, maybe you
Yeah.
can do something there.
Yeah.
On my junk. That's all for this episode. I'm Yuzo Watanabe. I remembered.
Yay, you said your name! Yay! And I'm Tobin Kazire. Audio engineering for NooBTooB is done by Range Plague Victim Strunk. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all next week. We're out!
Yeah. Hey, are you ready to record?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
All right. So, hey, what'd you think of Aliens vs. Predator?
It was all right, man. I was running around as a predator, like fucking people in the face with my blades. Like, it was pretty sweet.
Dude, did you try the humans at all?
No, should I have?
Dude, the game is terrible. It's like...
Really?
Yeah, like, the human side is ridiculous. I mean, like...